Hey y'all. Well, I just wanted to discuss what it's like being a parent who have Tourette syndrome. As a mom with two little girls, my daughter is right here, but as a mom with two little girls, I can't help but to wonder, how do they feel, what they're thinking when I do tick, and how it will affect them. And I know that there are plenty of other parents out there who have Tourette's, and I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear how your child reacts to your tics. And if you are new to my channel, or if you don't know me, I have had tics all my life. I've had loud vocal tics as well as very soft vocal tics that you can't hear. I have had a noticeable physical tics, and I've also had tics that disturbed the whole classroom and made my teacher look at me like I was nuts. Growing up, I didn't know that I had Tourette's, but deep down inside of me, I knew I had some sort of condition. I remember telling one of my siblings that I had a nerve condition, and they responded with,
"Crystal, you don't got no damn nerve condition."
Yeah, my concerns weren't really cared about whenever I was young, even despite the fact that they would hear and see my tics on a daily basis. However, I did become very good at quieting my tics, or you could say disguising them. I tell people that it was more so of my will to not want to get in trouble. That did help this, because if you have Tourette's and you have tics, it is damn near impossible to not tick in some form or fashion. But besides all that, I would be lying if I said I don't worry about how my kids will respond to my tics in the future, as they get older, because they're little kids right now, so I feel like they're more accepting of it. They just don't care. They're not thinking about it. I've been doing this all their life, so they're pretty much used to it. But I feel like once they see parents who don't tick, they'll be looking at me like, okay, why is my mom ticking? I just think about things like that. Then I wonder, because I don't think that there's been a reason of why Tourette's, is actually a thing, or what causes it. But I do know that it can be passed down genetically, so they already have it in their DNA. And while I am not as ashamed of my Tourette's as I have previously been, it is physically and mentally exhausting, and I wouldn't wish that on nobody. And I definitely don't want my daughters to have it. So I do worry about that from time to time, if they'll have it. And I try not to talk about it because, I don't want to speak nothing into their world, but I do wonder that. So far, my daughter, who is currently 2 years old, she goes around like doing this, bending her neck like that, because that's a tick I have. That's a tick I do all the time, like that. And I go like this. I go like this to kind of make it seem like I'm trying to work a kink out my neck or something like that. So you might see me touch my hair. That's a part of the whole disguising it, to make it seem like I'm actually doing something that makes sense instead of just going around going like that. So my 10-month-old, she blinks because I have a tick where I go like that. And when we were sick, she kept going like this. And I told my fiance about it. I said, I wonder why does Brooklyn keep blinking her eyes like that? So we had a cold, and it was messing with our sinuses. And it did give me a headache that wasn't too bad, but I did have a headache, and I usually don't get headaches. And he was saying, well, maybe her head is bothering her, and that's why she's blinking her eyes like that. But fast forward to us not being sick anymore, she did it after I did it. So I connected it with, oh, she's copying my tics. That's what I feel like it is, because she did it right after I I did it. And then it was it was a couple of other instances where she actually did it. So they do copy me, which is natural. I feel like if you see your mom doing something, like they already copied everything that I do, just about everything that I do or that they see me do. Anyways, my daughter wants her hair done like mine, and she be trying to put on my wigs and stuff. It is cute, but I'm like, Lord Jesus, I hope they don't get this, because it's, you know what, the good thing about it is there's treatment out there. So the fact that I recognize it, I could help them. It's not like they grow up with me just not even knowing that I had something, well, kind of feeling like I did, but I didn't know. Understanding it, I feel like would make them feel a whole lot better if they did. But at the end of the day, it is a disorder of the nervous system, and it is something that I can't help, and people who have Tourette's can't help. That just helped me feel better whenever I would feel embarrassed about it, because it's not like you cause it upon yourself. Just know that it's other parents out there who have kids. Duh. I just know that it's other people out there who have kids who have Tourette's. I would love to hear y'all stories and how you deal with it, your experience with it. Yeah, and does your child have Tourette's as well? What are you guys doing about it? I would love to hear about it. I also just wanted to offer some words of encouragement to parents with Tourette's regarding it being embarrassing to your child, or maybe you're just embarrassed and you feel bad. We're all in this together. You're not the only parent going through this, I promise you. Join some online groups, some support groups. Your doctor could also help you with this issue, a family therapist preferably. But yeah, I just wanted to offer you love and give you a virtual hug, because I am also I'm worried. I'm a little worried, just because I feel like I worry too much. I feel like in the future it's not going to be as bad as I think it is, as far as them kids being embarrassed. If we bring more awareness as well to what Tourette's is, people will understand more. And because, you know, nowadays you get shamed easily whenever you are shaming people. Like, if we bring more awareness of it, people will become more understanding and more accepting. And at the end of the day, you always have bullies, so just keep that in mind and don't beat yourself up about it. And one more virtual hug and a kiss. Mwah. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share. I would love the support, of course. And let me know what other video you would like to see about me. That was a tick.